we'll discuss parameter 2, which is research and publication practice. This is for NIRF overall category. Now, this carries a total weightage of 30%, which is 30 points. And there are sub-parameters under the RP, which is publications, the quality of publications in Scopus Q1 and Q2. It carries 30 marks out of 100. Then quality of publications, which is nothing but the citations in Scopus, which carries another 30 marks. Patents published and granted carries 15 marks. Then research grants, consultancy carries 15 marks, and publications and citations related to SDG carries 10 marks. So total is 100 marks. Then we apply a weightage of 0.3, so it gives us converts the score out of 30. So sub-parameter 1 is publications, which is for 30 marks. So publication is 30, where it's a function of publications upon FRQ. FRQ is the faculty required as per FSR 1:15. So for this, the data is fetched from Scopus via the Institute Scopus ID, via the faculty affiliation or IRNS portal, UGC EncryptNet, and Web of Science. So it fetches the publication data through various sources. The critical faculty must list that exact registered institution name in every paper published. So if the affiliation is wrong, such publications will not get counted, and only Q1 and Q2 Scopus journals are weighted fully. Publications with wrong or missing affiliation are not counted. The parameter B is quality of publications, which again carries 30 marks weightage. It has two parts. One is for 15 marks, another is also for 15 marks. The, the first half is nothing but the citations per faculty. FRQ is the faculty required as per SFR 15. The second half of the equation is citations in quartile 1 journal divided by number of publications. So it is basically citations per publications. But these citations is for quartile 1 journals. So CC is total citation count over previous 3 years. Top 25 is number of citations in top 25% percentile. So average for previous 3 years. P is weightage publication, same as PU. FRQ is the faculty required as per ratio 1:15. Uh, Tips to increase citations: we should use proper keywords in the title and abstract. Try to publish in open access, which are available for everybody to read and review. Refer. Cite institutional colleagues' relevant past work wherever possible. If your institution has done a similar, your colleague has done a similar work, try to cite in your paper. Share papers on ResearchGate, academia. Then present your work at conferences. Uh, so all this will help you to increase the citations. Parameter C is patents published and granted. So if the patent is published, that carries 5 marks. If the patent is granted, that carries 10 marks. So total weightage is 15 marks for the patents. PG is number of patents granted in previous 3 years, carries 10 marks. PP is the number of patents published in last 3 years, carries 5 marks. So innovation and other patent database, again they are captured from third party. Parameter D is projects, consultancy, EDPs, executive development programs, MDPs. This is for 15 marks. So this has three parts: FPR, which is grants, FPC, consulting, and third party trainings. So FPR is research funding, it carries 5 marks, consultancy carries 5 marks, and trainings to executives carries 5 marks. RF is average annual research grants received per faculty in last 3 years. CF is average annual consultancy amount received per faculty. So this is calculated, faculty is in the denominator, for last 3 years. The last parameter is SDG publications and citations. It carries 10 marks. So in this you have publications which are mapped with SDG per faculty required. So FRQ comes from the SFR, which is 15:1, and 5 marks for the citations for total citation count for SDG aligned publications over last 3 years. PU SDG is weighted number of publications aligned to UN Sustainable Development Goals verified by Scopus. FRQ is the same faculty baseline as publications per QP. 17 SDG themes include clean energy, good health, quality education, climate action. So if the publications are related to these themes, they are counted in the SDG. Scopus automatically tags such papers matching SDG keywords. So it is captured again by from Scopus. So if a summary of the research and professional practices, publications, quality publications in Q1, Q2, 30 marks. So if you multiply by zero point 0.3, it gets converted into 9 points where you have publications per faculty required. Citations count and top 25% publications. Again, this has 30 marks out of 100. You multiply by a weightage of zero point 0.3, this converts to actual 9 points out of 100 for NRF. Now this has two parts. The first half is citations per faculty in Scopus journals. Second half is citations in quartile 1 journals per publication. So if the paper is published and a journal which is listed in Q1 that cites this work, so such citations get counted here and number of papers published. This gives us the second half of the equation. Patents published and granted, it has 15 marks. You multiply by zero point 0.3, gets converted into 4.5 points out of 100. 10 marks is for patents granted and 5 is for patents published. Research grants, consultancy, and executive development programs. These are three parts, which has again 15 marks. You apply the weightage, gets converted to 4.5 points. Each grants, consultancy, and executive development programs each carries 5 marks weightage. SDG aligned publications and citations. It has 10 marks. If you multiply by zero point 0.3, it gets converted to 3 points. In that, 5 marks is for papers published in SDG captured from Scopus. 5 marks is for citations for such publications per faculty. So this total is 100 marks. Multiply by zero point 0.3 gets converted to 30 points. So this is the second most important parameter in NIRF, which is called as research publications. So thank you for watching this video. And again, in the next video, we'll talk about the next important parameter, which is graduate outcomes.